Hello and welcome back to freeCodeCamp's Applied Accessibility Challenges. This is add a text alternative to images for visually impaired accessibility. It says it's likely you've seen an alt attribute on an image tag in other challenges. Alt text describes the content of the image and provides a text alternative. This helps in case the image fails to load or can't be seen by a user. It's also used by search engines to understand what an image contains to include it in search results. Here's an example. We have an image. Source is important logo.jpg. Its alternative text is company logo. People with visual impairment rely on screen readers to convert web content to an audio interface. They won't get information if it's only presented visually. For images, screen readers can access the alt attribute and read its content to deliver key information, something I did not know for a long time. And it's that easy. You just add an alt text into your image, and people who are visually impaired will have a screen reader and it'll read that image's alt text to give them a better idea of what that image is of. So good alt text is short but descriptive and meant to briefly convey the meaning of the image. You should always include an alt attribute on your image per HTML5 specification. This is now considered mandatory. Kemper Cat happens to be both a coding ninja and an actual ninja and is building a website to share his knowledge. The profile picture he wants to use shows his skills and should be appreciated by all site visitors. Add an alt attribute in the image tag that explains Kemper Cat is doing karate. The image source doesn't link to an actual file, so you should see the alt text in the display. So if we zoom out here, we see we have this like little broken thingy, and like it says, it's because it doesn't link to an actual file. But if we add our alt text and say something like camper kitty, we see the alt text displayed here. So if you have an image and for some reason it's broken, this alt text will appear instead. So, and then also, as it mentioned, if the person is using a screen reader, it will read the alt text for this image. And I guess this isn't like the greatest description, but the better the description, the better it is. So just keep that in mind. So your image tag should have an alt attribute and it should not be empty. And it does, and it has our little message there. We could run the test and we should pass. And we did pass. So the important thing to take from this is adding alternative text to every image is now considered mandatory. As long as you remember that, make sure to give your image a descriptive text, and you basically got this. Add a text alternative to images for the visually impaired. Practice that, continually do it, and that way you don't forget. See you guys in the next video.